October 14, 2014, in a small town in Michigan, 53-year-old Christopher Regan suddenly disappeared. But this wasn't just another missing person case, because the woman Christopher was seeing had a secret. Years earlier, Kelly Cochran and her husband had made a disturbing pact. If either of them ever cheated, the lover would die. Now, Kelly had a lover. His name was Christopher Regan, and on this day, Christopher disappeared. At first, police had no idea what had happened. Christopher didn't come home. He didn't go to work. His phone stopped answering, and no one could find him. His family knew something was wrong. Christopher wasn't the kind of man who would simply leave without telling anyone. So, police began looking at the people closest to him. And very quickly, they found Kelly. She worked with Christopher. The two had become close. Then investigators learned the truth. They were having an affair. Kelly was married to Jason Cochran. According to Kelly, she and Jason had made their strange pact on their wedding night. If one of them ever cheated, the person they were seeing would have to die. It sounded almost too crazy to be real, but now one of them had cheated and the other person was missing. Kelly told police she didn't know where Christopher had gone. Her husband said same things. There was no body, no murder weapon, no clear crime scene. So, for months, police had nothing. Then, almost 2 years passed, and Kelly made another phone call. This time, she was calling 911 because her husband was dying. Jason Cochran was rushed to the hospital, but doctors could not save him. At first, his death looked like a drug overdose. Then investigators started asking questions. Why was Jason dead? Why was Christopher still missing? And why was the same woman connected to both men? Police went back to Kelly. This time her story began to change. She eventually admitted that Christopher had come to her home on the night he disappeared. According to Kelly, Jason confronted him. A gun was fired. Christopher was dead, and Kelly helped hide his body. Investigators searched the area she described. Then they found something they had been looking for since 2014. Christopher's remains. After nearly 2 years, the missing person case had become a murder case. But Kelly wasn't finished talking. She also admitted that she had played a role in Jason's death. In 2017, Kelly was convicted of murdering Christopher and received life in prison without parole. Later, she pleaded guilty to killing Jason. 2 men were dead, and a strange promise made between a husband and wife had become real. But there was still one problem. Kelly had told investigators different version of the story, and she later made claims about the other possible victims. Those claims were never proven. So even after Kelly was sent to prison, one question remained. how much of Kelly Cochran's story was true. Was Christopher the only victim? Was Jason really the mastermind behind the first murder? Or was Kelly hiding something even darker? After all this year, we still don't have every answer. But one thing is certain: a promise made on a windy night ended with 2 men dead.